Good evening, I'm back. I am your host, Jack Remington, of Jack Remington, Political Analyst. We've been gone for the last 3 weeks. Now I am back. Let's get right to the questions. September has 30 days. Here's 30 questions. Question number 1. What a reversal of the facts regarding the Breonna Taylor case in Louisville, Kentucky. She went from being a poor, innocent, virginal, aspiring EMT candidate to being in the wrong place at the wrong time, but 100% complicit accomplice for her past male partner, now the mainstream media, to stop beating the Breonna Taylor drum for now. Now that I have updated you here, the question number 1 is going to be will Oprah Winfrey take down those billboards she spent over $200,000 on, claiming her innocence and justice for her? Question number 2, speaking of Oprah Winfrey, worth $4.1 billion, with a B, still showing her racist side? She was astute enough to hide her anti-white racism while Whitey allowed her to get rich. Here's question number 3. Who is up for a total boycott on all things Oprah? Raise your hands or comment below. Question number 4. Should America allow this mailing voting crap? Question number 5. Is there the voter fraud people say? Question number 6. Back to crime. Voting topics are bland and tediously boring. How about the mainstream media reversal of the March for George Floyd, Minneapolis, May 25th of this year? Question number 7. Will the mainstream media stop reporting that Floyd died at the hands of the Minneapolis police? Question number 8. Did you see the video the same weeks back where a YouTuber created his video detailing the entire George Floyd case? Take a look at this guy. Question number 9. More crime. The Jacob Blake shooting case in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Was the police right to use force to finally subdue Blake? Before you answer that question, did you see the same tape that I did? Question number 10. How many police interactions are there in the United States every year? I will post this answer for another question in the format for the October 2020 questions video. Question number 11. Another crime case, the LAPD chased a bicyclist down. He punches one cop, drops one gun, gets a second gun, and shoots at the police, missing them, thank goodness. What would you do if you were the policeman? Be honest. Question number 12. Let's see if you are paying attention. We have had 4 crime cases today in our video involving police interactions. There is one common denominator in all 4 of these cases, and it's not skin color. Okay, what is that common denominator? Being black is not the answer. Try it again. Question number 13. Who will win the presidential election in November? Question number 14. Will the House of Representatives flip back to the GOP? Question number 15. Will the GOP hang on to the Senate? Question number 16. Did you see that far-left Trump hater Don Lemon on CNN tell the public to stop the riots as they help Trump? Question number 17. Did you see the rioters chase Portland cuck mayor Ted Wheeler out of his upper middle class home? Question number 18. If Donald Trump wins the re-election, will the riots stop? Question number 19. My coworker said that Trump was the bad guy by sending in unmarked feds to scare the rioters in Portland a couple months ago. What do you think? Question number 20. A different coworker said to me that Donald Trump has no business stopping any violence at all. What do you think? Question number 21. Did you see that hit piece by that rag, The Atlantic? They expect readers to believe that Donald Trump disrespected the fallen soldiers with a cadre of 20 people around him. Do you believe that propaganda? And it happened in May of 2018? Really? Question number 22. Should Donald Trump stop Twitter? Give up Twitter. Question number 23. Was Donald Trump correct in bringing home our troops from the endless wars overseas? Question number 24. So the COVID-19 deaths and new cases are plummeting in the last 3 weeks. The mainstream media will need to find another drum to beat. What will that new drum be? Question number 25. If I start a series of police interactions, would you watch that? Question number 26. Is being a correctional officer in any state prison a dangerous job? Question number 27. Have you read the list of demands on the Black Lives Matter website? Question number 28. How about the demand, for the sake of time constraints and brevity, I'm going to only read 2 parts that I find extremely disturbing from the Black Lives Matter website under their criminal justice reform I'm reading word for word verbatim off their site. Item number 48. Automatic diversion services for all arrests for those under the age of 25, covering all offenses. Number 49. Funding for and prioritization of alternatives to incarceration. Now, I'm only going to make a quick comment here on my question and answer video for September. They just don't want to be held responsible for any of their crimes that their people are committing. They apparently, this is their way of telling you, yes, we are different. Our temperament is different. We don't have enough discipline to keep our own people in check, so we don't want Whitey to discipline us anymore. And you can't lock up the entire population because we're bad. That's what they're saying to you. Yes, that's what they're saying to you. They're saying, yes, we know we have the drug people, the rapists, the criminals, the child molesters, the wife beaters, whatever, assaulters, robbers. We have them all. And even though we're only supposedly 13% of the population, we do carry out 50% of all the murders in this country. And although most of that is black on black crime, but we don't care. We don't want to be held responsible anymore, especially under age 25. Okay, they're outright asking for they're demanding complete clemency. They're demanding to get this license to do whatever the freak they want to do. If you don't believe me, I'm not gonna post a link. You go do your own research. I'm not your researcher anymore. So you go and do your own. If you don't believe me and you don't like what I'm saying and you have a problem with me, then you need to go look it up yourself. I will close this part of the question by saying that the top 5 people that run Black Lives Matter, I believe they're all 5 females. 4 of them were white women, white Caucasian women, and one of them was a Latina woman. They don't have any black people running this organization. And their number 6 person, their technical, if you want to go down the line of succession of the power of hierarchy in their Black Lives Matter, even their number 6 or 7 people, one is a Latina woman, and one's a white woman. Their top 7 people don't have no black people running the organization, and all 7 are Marxists. So that should tell you everything you need to know about Black Lives Matter. And they're being played the fools, just like Castro played the dark-skinned Cubans in Cuba in 1959 when he overthrew Fulgencio Batista. My father was in Cuba, was a merchant marine when that was going on, and I heard the story one time. I never forgot it. This is not good. This Black Lives Matter movement and these riots has been going on in these cities. And in one of my next videos, I'm going to talk about. I'll have a map up that shows all the spots, the riots and the protests in every state, including Alaska and Hawaii. I'm here to tell you that this is to me, it looks just like very similar to Cuba in 1959 and in Colombia. There was a 10-year civil war in Colombia in South America. I can't remember the time frame years, but it was community versus community. It's going to be the same thing. Some people try to say the Yugoslavia war is very similar to this. No, it is not. That was because they were all Caucasian, white Anglo-Saxon, Protestant, and Catholic. They had to use religious differences, kind of like the Northern Ireland with the IRA in Ireland and England in the 1960s and 70s. There's still civil war, and there's still groups of people that are pissed off, but the Black Lives Matter is very eerily similar to Fidel Castro and very eerily similar to Colombia, South America. So we'll get into the next question. Question number 29. Ghislaine Maxwell is still alive. When is she going to name those names? Did Jeffrey Epstein kill himself?